So we have a new tournament power season here, which this one is basically the last one, a little bit in terms of the recommended units to bring here. This is the time I got set up here. We can have a quick look at other units to bring. So as you can see, like I said, it's pretty much exactly like the other one, except obviously this one's a freezer side, where the last one is mainly more Team Bardock units. So as you can see, anime original sagas and powerful opponent along with the LR Bardock. So you probably don't necessarily really need to bring LR Bardock if you don't have him. It's not that big of a loss. He does have a lot of percentage, but at the same time, there is some good powerful opponent characters he can bring in case you need to swap. But for team builds, this is probably the best one, and probably the most free play friendly one, I would say, except for Bardock, because like the rest of these units here have been out for quite some time, so it's a lot easier to pick up most of these units. So we'll hop straight into it. I think we should get fairly high, hopefully. But obviously we'll see how the match goes here, or how the run goes here. Right, so what's the best way to go? So probably go middle first, and then probably on the right. I think actually let's go, yeah, middle then right. So for special move damage, obviously if you have Bardock, put him there. If not, and you're using this team without Bardock, probably put maybe this green freezer for special move, because I think he'd probably have the most damage there. But for me, I'll put Bardock there. Probably something like this should be fine. Actually, I'll do that instead. For this part here, you really don't need to select who to get rid of first. I only really target the ones that could be semi-annoying to fight. So this one won't be too bad. Mainly the boss fights you have to worry about, and who gets hit first, stuff like that. This team should be fine. It is going to be obviously fairly weaker. Actually, let's do this, because I want Bardock to sort of stay there to sort of tank a little bit. So this should be fine, I reckon. Probably Revieway Go can get rid of first. He's probably going to be the most annoying part there. But yeah, any of these stages, I mainly just target the units that are either the most annoying or going to do the most amount of damage to us. But other than that, you don't really need to worry about targets. Okay, Bardock took a lot there. I'll go show up again. We'll let Bardock heal up a little bit now. So let's put him down here a little bit. And then probably do something like this, I'd say. Probably Ultra Boo get rid of first, and the rest doesn't really matter. Actually, I just realised we may have messed up there. Yeah, okay, so what I should have done... Yeah, I can't even go back now. I was rushing too much. Realistically, I should have gone for this middle one here. Because if I went for the middle one there, we would have technically lost some, but we'd have the major one there. We can still do this. We'll still get fairly high score now. I just have to be a little more careful. But yeah, I'd realistically go for this one first, and then that one. But at the same time, I don't know if it would matter too much. I guess we'll find out in the end anyway. Bardock didn't heal up yet, so that's a bit annoying. Do something like... Oh, we're taking a lot of damage, which isn't obviously ideal. This should be fine. Probably do this first, get rid of them. I actually wonder how much it's going to affect us, because even if we went for the middle one, we would have not lost a lot of points, but we would have gone down obviously a little bit. So this still could be the ideal setup to go with in terms of the field here, because you're sort of getting an even amount of points, if that makes sense. This should do something like this maybe. Doesn't matter who we get rid of first, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, because like I said, if we went to the 3 stages of difficulty there, we wouldn't have got as much points. And then we obviously would have gone ramped up again with the 5-star, or the 5 difficulty, but at the same time, you're still missing out on 2 there, so I don't know. Bardock's still want to heal him up a little bit, so probably something like this, I'd say. Should be fine. Really doesn't matter who we get rid of first here. It's the same thing again. I can see what they're doing here. This one's a little bit. Yeah, because it's literally the same thing as here. Maybe. Yeah, okay, so it's a little bit of a trick one here, but I think what the plan is, we'll go straight ahead here. Obviously, it's 5. Go for the boss stage here, which is obviously a bit lower than Beast Gohan. But then we go back over to this side here on the left, and then we get the points that way. So it's technically going to be better doing it this way, because you're not going to miss out as much points if we go for this one. So we'll do this. Bardock hit up a little bit, so we can try and do this again. Probably something like this. We'll try. Probably Orange Piccolo first, get rid of, then the rest doesn't really matter. So this one's actually a little bit more trickier, this map. Usually with all these Summer Powers so far, they've been semi-simple, but this one's a little bit trickier, I guess. Oh, Bardock's gone, that's... Okay, I thought he was going to survive that. I should have paid more attention. So, that's obviously going to massively impact our score here. We should still be fine. How should we play this now? Probably do something like this. Actually, we'll just swap him out as well. I didn't expect Bardock to die there. That's a bit of a shock. Probably something like this. So as long as we get fairly high in terms of points, I'd be happy. I don't know if we'll get in the 1000 mark now without Bardock. So yeah, we get left again here. Probably something like this I reckon we'll do. Yeah, should be fine. Damn, I didn't expect Bardock to go. That's a bit of a bummer. But I guess now you can sort of see roughly what your score is going to be without Bardock there. But obviously on my next run here, I won't record this one. The next run I'll do, but... Oh, we actually could lose another... Okay, we'll put Freezer down here. And then maybe something like this. I think we'll try that. Yeah, we'll try that, see what happens. I mean, obviously this stage here, it's only 3-star difficulty, or 3, 5th difficulty, whatever you want to call it. So we shouldn't struggle too much here. We should hopefully get a fair bit of HP recovered. So let's see. A little bit. We'll go middle here. We'll do something like this, I reckon. Because I would realistically put the special move on the green Freezer there, but if I put the purple Freezer up the top there, we'd most likely lose him. So we can't really afford that. Get rid of Ultra Boo first, and the rest doesn't really matter. So yeah, I think roughly when I saw last, the highest score the score to roughly aim for was like 51 mil. So we won't quite get that high, I don't think, but we'll still get at least like maybe 47 mil, I'm hoping. Which one's gonna be less annoying? Probably this one. So this one again, we'll make sure we bring this green Freezer down here this time. Probably put Shield up here, to be honest. Do something like that. Yeah, we should be fine now. So get rid of Goku and Frieza first, then Super Gogeta, then the rest doesn't really matter too much. Alright, so if we at least get 10 mil here, should be happy with that. I reckon we get 9 mil here. 11 mil, so that should put us fairly high actually. And we didn't lose anyone else there, so we did lose Bardock, but we still should get fairly decent score. So 50 mil, which like I said, I think 51 is what we're aiming for. So let's see what that roughly put us. Obviously if we had Bardock, I reckon we would have hit 51. Like I was way off what I was meant to be. So where am I currently sitting? 2,666. So not obviously in the top 1k, which doesn't really matter too much if you're going for just rewards. So as you can see here, so at the moment we're still guaranteed to get 1,000 because you only need 41 mil to get 1,000 CC. And like I said, we're easily over that. It could obviously change within the next few days. So like I said, I will do my second run after recording this because no point in me going through it again. Like I said, we'll quickly show the route, the way I went. Let's go temp 1. So this is probably the best way to go, doing this. Like I said at the start, you possibly could go on the middle there and then to the left. But at the same time, going this way first, going on the right, then the middle, to me, you're getting an even distribution of points there. Because if we went to 3, it'd go low and then probably go up to high again with 5. But at least this way, it's sort of semi-consistent the whole way. Obviously, at the top, it doesn't really matter. I mean, yeah, you could go on the right here. So once you get up to these bosses here, you could go this way, but you don't necessarily need to. Team changes, I don't think I'd actually change the team at all. Oops. I think the team's pretty good, I would say. There's not really anyone I can think of that I would probably bring here. Any powerful opponent characters sticking out that's going to be good, so I guess we can select this a little bit better. If we go, where's Anime Original Sagas down here? So this narrows it down a little bit better. So you could bring the red Bardock if you want to, but like synergy wise, obviously not going to cook up the best. That's why probably Bardock didn't do the best here in terms of synergy. But there's no one else really you could bring to help out. Yeah, in terms of like powerful opponents, you pretty much bring all of them and then just add Bardock. That's pretty much all you can do for your maximum amount of points there. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. If you need any more help with team builds and stuff like that, just leave a comment down below. And if you guys like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one.